Kyle Cooke hinted at his breakup with Amanda Batula days before it was announced, and all later did it make sense. This is the story of how Kyle Cooke hinted at his breakup with Amanda Batula days before it became public, and almost no one noticed when it happened. Today's video and how that moment fits into a relationship that unfolded almost entirely in front of a camera on Summer House. Kyle Cooke and Amanda Batula became familiar names through Bravo's reality series Summer House, where both appeared as longtime. That relationship didn't start quietly or privately, because around 2016, during the show's early years, viewers watched it begin on screen and quickly turn into one of the series' main storylines. Dating, periods of long distance, repeated trust issues, and conversations that made it clear the relationship was rarely simple. September 2018 marked a turning point when Kyle proposed to Amanda, an engagement that played out both on the show and across entertainment media at the time. 3 years later, in September 2021, the couple married in New Jersey, and that wedding felt different to longtime viewers. For many fans, it represented the moment a reality television relationship crossed fully into real life. By the time they married, roughly 5 years had already passed, and most of that time had unfolded on television. From 2021 until early 2026, Kyle and Amanda remained married, which meant their relationship continued as a major presence on Summer House. Across several seasons, cameras captured disagreements tied to lifestyle, communication, and future plans, and those moments were not hidden or softened for viewers. Season after season, tension appeared in episodes and promotional trailers, and that pattern became especially noticeable leading into Season 10. By late 2024 and throughout 2025, online rumors began circulating more frequently, with speculation focusing on whether they were consistently living together and how strained things appeared on screen. Amanda occasionally addressed the rumors indirectly, sometimes joking publicly about talk that they were living apart. Those comments showed awareness of what people were saying, even though no direct confirmation ever followed. Despite growing speculation, no official announcement came, and publicly, Kyle Cooke and Amanda Batula remained married. January 2026 is where the timeline sharpens. On January 14, 2026, Amanda Batula shared an Instagram carousel made up of throwback photos, a post that looked reflective and personal on the surface. Only later did fans realize something important was missing, because Kyle Cooke did not appear in any of the images. At the time, that absence didn't raise many eyebrows, since couples often post independently without it meaning anything deeper. What changed everything was Kyle's response in the comments. Under the post, Kyle wrote, "I guess I was never in your camera roll face with tears of joy," and the comment stayed exactly as posted. In that moment, it read as casual and even playful, especially without any public confirmation that something was wrong. No clarification followed, and no media outlet framed it as serious. Within days, though, the meaning shifted completely. 5 days later, on January 19, 2026, Kyle Cooke and Amanda Batula jointly announced their separation. The statement appeared on Instagram stories and was later reported by outlets including People and Parade. Their message opened with the words, "After much reflection, we have mutually and amicably decided to part ways as a couple." Another line followed soon after, asking for understanding, as they wrote that they shared the news with heavy hearts and requested grace, while focusing on personal growth and healing. One sentence stood out to longtime viewers in particular. "It feels ironic to ask for privacy at this time, since we've always tried to be open and honest," the statement read, directly acknowledging how public their relationship had always been. That line reflected what fans already knew. Kyle and Amanda's relationship had rarely existed outside the spotlight. Once the breakup became public, attention quickly returned to Kyle's January 14 Instagram comment. Outlets like Cosmopolitan revisited the post and framed it as a subtle sign that the relationship had already ended, or was clearly ending at the time. Seen with that context, the tone of the comment changed. What once sounded playful now suggested distance, and what seemed like a joke began to resemble an acknowledgement of separation before the public announcement. The reason it went unnoticed at first is straightforward. Without confirmation, the comment blended into the constant background noise of social media posts and casual exchanges. Everything changed after January 19, when fans began connecting the timeline. Several factors explain why the comment failed to raise alarms when it appeared. Kyle and Amanda had a long history of joking publicly, even during periods of tension shown on the show. Reality television couples also post separately all the time, and that behavior rarely signals a breakup on its own. On top of that, the couple had previously pushed back, both directly and indirectly, against speculation about their marriage. Without an official statement, there was no reason for fans or media outlets to treat a single Instagram comment as meaningful. Its importance only emerged after the breakup became public. The timing of the separation matters even more when years of shared screen time on Summer House. This video set out to answer one clear question: how Kyle Cooke hinted at his breakup with Amanda Batula without anyone realizing. The answer comes in 2026, one Instagram comment barely registered. By January 19, that same comment carried an entirely different meaning. What once sounded like a joke became, in hindsight, a quiet acknowledgement that the relationship, that moment became one more piece of a very visible ending. That's how the hint was there all along, and why no one recognized it until it was already in the past.